catching over
Crosby on now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Well, conventional football 101
91.
tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval
but
by
his
the head
87
coach,
be
they give
smacked.
them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green
a little
light
bit of
means
mustard.
go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I gotta find out how to motion my receiver, like, to the edge of the field.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Brian Urlacher in there to drop him. And it'll be a loss of about 8.
That's what I'm saying. House, SK, and Chan. I really wanted to, like, try to match up, but we got
after the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Yeah, I just won my 200 game. Got 100K.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He sets to fire deep. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield.
I'll be playing squad.
A lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation instead. Tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Thought he needed the deep pass.
Yeah.
Couldn't connect it.
I'm trying to stay top 100.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
The punter wing is on as he sends this one away. Taking on the midfield logo.
Yeah.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Yeah, it's like last year. When you hit it, they give you a free. When you hit level 50. I think.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Good shit,
and he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Oh, all right. Oh, yeah. But if the coin's looking good, I got
Charles Davis on Brandon Garland. Our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
Oh, do it say like optional, like you get the pick? Oh.
To throw, Vic. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. Oh, look at the juke. Gronkowski,
the one that I just got.
Well, when he feels the pressure, naturally he likes going to his left.
That's it,
most left-handed quarterbacks do.
I got Tyreek Hill on my
team. Let this go on the run.
I got Tyreek Hill on my team, bro. I had to get that nigga. Give him that nigga. He had 84, but I'm pretty sure they're going to come out with a better card on there. Put that card inside.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Oh yeah, I need the speed, man.
Toward the center of the field, but it's
I like
incomplete.
speed receivers.
They were trying to get the connection with a former Buckeye, Braxton Miller. And now it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
I got him in my team. My Odell, 88. I pulled Odell twice. The 87 Odell? I pulled him twice. In an NAT pack. I still went on for the training thing.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. To throw, it's Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either.
Yeah,
this one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Do the team diamond then. If you're going to do that, do the team diamond.
They'll try and start
complete his set. Odell's set. The team diamond. All you got to do is put a number of goal players inside his set. Like 6 elite players.
Vick on second down.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the team.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do the team diamond set, you could sell it.
Back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. That one goes for 24 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. Yeah. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football.
Well, I had to spend $40,000 on a 68 yard, yo. Just to get him to an 84 overall, 92 speed. But I'm pretty sure they're going to come out with more cards later on.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Never make the mistake of the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed. They catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion.
But I ain't even get his, I guess he got like an 83 card. I ain't use that.
Pass,
I use my
but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Minneapolis.
So really, I only got training points in them, and because I'm using the little bypass power up. Because I know it's 83, 660,000.
Second down, Ingram. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. Yeah. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Yeah, but I ain't get the 83 because I had a little bypass.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice
I save coins right there.
They stop him after a gain of only 4.
You gotta,
that brings up 4
like when they say item,
well, that kind of catch is supposed
and
to
like
pay off
81, you got an 83 to 85.
Instead, he'll just add it to his highlight reel, but they don't pick up the first.
Yeah, he gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
And he missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Yeah.
Now Gurley. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Before he leaves, you put him inside and you get that 84. He got 92 speed. Good shit, yo. That was that.
They got as much out of as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
But that's why I said they're going to come out with more cards for Tyreek Hill. Like an 87. Because he only had 84.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job. And then some people do
I just said, man, it's a cheese.
Offensive linemen and tight ends.
People use him for his speed. Oh, that's cheese.
And the Vikings pick up the football.
Oh, this dude got him.
Oh. And
Oh, he almost got that.
This one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. Blair Walsh showing to attempt the extra point.
Because he go up. You just got to keep watching the offense out. Like, if you don't want him no more, that card go up. Yeah, that 68, yeah. I bought him for 40. And, like, probably next week his card is drop. I mean, it go up to like 60,000, 70. If people really want him, they want to get him.
Extra point up and good by Walsh. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Like I said, I ain't using them for no sick ass receiver.
So a tie ball game here as the kicks away.
Drag routes and stuff. Go deep.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh, my.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
It's hard to stay steady.
The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Vick will look to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
A first down throw coming for Vick. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Hey, let's go.
Now a second down throw for Vick. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That's what I used to do.
They're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays. From the shotgun, it's Vick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. We have hit halftime.
Yo, I
Still
snagged
2
that.
quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
All you do is tap triangle. Don't hold L2. Just tap triangle. And they go up one hand.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Good shit, yo.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
Go down,
and it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
More lower the damn thing.
That'll give them an advantage to move the ball
1,000 on the sprinter?
Let's find out what they have.
1,000 on the sprinter.
It won't be a
That's crazy.
sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
I see if he said 1,000 for the oh yeah.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Yep, get some training point. You might get lucky and find that one like Vaughn did. Vaughn coming from down 707.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Yeah, I thought it was,
11 more yards
I thought it was like
a
300.
first down as well. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Michael Vick. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Melvin Ingram in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
I thought it was going for like 380. He said 7. I was like, dang.
Third and long.
I guess you just go for the cards like
throw left side
that people be wanting the team that they
get it
want.
down here to the 43.
Good look.
Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Now here's Vick. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Now Carr on the bootleg, and he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Ryan Shazier, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
I think I did a pretty good move by going with Jerry Rice. Being though that they got this Ryan Shazier at 92,000.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast,
that's when we kill him.
Any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away.
90,
flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Oh, that team dying.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Yeah, Julio.
From the gun, Vick. Flushed out right.
Good shit.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long.
Crazy because he was standing by the out of bounds.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Oh, yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
That's why I kept pulling from that set.
And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd down,
good shit, yo. I didn't see that play.
Slide down to avoid the contact. Nice pickup. 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter,
yo, you see my center, though?
Thinking about
watch the center.
D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Vick on the sneak, and this results in 6. Touchdown. Michael Vick, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Madden Elites are in for 6. So he's able to sneak it in, and credit to the guys up front.
Oh, without a doubt, because they have the leverage on this play. We always talk about low man wins and one-on-one battles. That's exactly what happened there. Their offensive line lower than the defensive front.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7. Crosby on now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And out now come the Vikings. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end, and it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
What, they 77 overall? Yeah.
Carl try it again on second
down. Just put him in the set.
Oh, look at
they
Thomas
might fuck around.
open. And they get him down back before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not as
don't get rid of nothing they give you. I ain't gonna lie. I learned that from last year.
Oh, a crusher there.
They give it to you.
Picked off by Brian Urlacher. Then his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? You're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, I wish you hadn't.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. They'll stick to the ground game with Garland. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Despite the late lead, Vick's going to throw, being chased out left. They find some open field here, and he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The escapability in evidence there, as that one good for 15 and a first.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Hey, let's go!
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Another timeout called by the Vikings now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. The offense on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So that'll move them up 5, make the kick a little easier.
Rarely do you get kickers that don't want some yardage closer to the post, right? It's rare, but in this case, he'll definitely take them.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you're trying.
What up, House? Oh, shit, man. We need to try to match up in seasons. Try to get the Ryan Shazier shit, because I only got a little bit left on some of it. Yeah.
Me and Gates, me and Chance matched up yesterday.
We matched up. We got a lot of shit done. I just got to get 3 more touchdowns. I got to get a bunch of them tackles for loss and shit. Forced fumbles and shit like that.
I'm 4 out of 10. And on the other one, I'm 26 out of 32.
I'm playing a season's match right now. What you doing?
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well.
Playing, House?
It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Same here.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Dancing to his left. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner, we talked about this at halftime, but I don't think either one of us expected it to continue. Michael Vick has been bottled up in this game. This defense has done a fantastic job of containing his running ability.
It is so rare. They could never contain him back in the day. Remember 2006 when he set the single-season record with over 1,000 rushing yards. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Boy, a curious decision to go for. It doesn't pan out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Yeah, I want to see if we can't match up in seasons first, though. If you don't care. I don't give a fuck. I want to get the Ryan Shazier shit.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae.
Yeah, we played with it, dude. Me and Flood did
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Brian Urlacher, the big middle linebacker, in on the stop.
When you think about big-time middle linebackers, you do think about the strength and the force that they play with, as we just saw there from Brian Urlacher. But what an athlete. Remember, he was a safety in college at the University of New Mexico.
And the NFL Defensive Player of the Year back in 05. Also, Bears all-time leading tackler, almost 1,800 of them. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down
I
coming
really
up.
can't say shit. I got rid of that 91 bit. I'm done.
Shit, I got rid of fucking 89 Aaron Rodgers. I got rid of a fucking 90 left tackle. I got rid of a lot of them.
Now Breeze on 3rd down.
And
incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And a kick by Elliott is
good. Be the same.
And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first.
But I pulled it so early in the game.
They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Madden Elite's heading back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game.
The 90 can't move.
Trying for Brown, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, I don't know why he
These
did
guys
that.
are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
All they did was power up.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. It put the defense in a really tough spot.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm working on
the drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play.
I think when people start talking about the greatest Ravens of all time, Ray Lewis's name comes up pretty fast, doesn't it? Tackles like that, just the tip of the iceberg when you start to talk about his talents.
He was their second pick after the move to Baltimore. What was that, 96?
Yeah, 1996. Jonathan Ogden was the first.
And Ray Lewis also two-time Super Bowl champion and the MVP of Super Bowl 35. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
All right, I'm on the screen where it has my team.
Rookie receiver.
When you hit
We
X, it's
asked the
going to start
coaches
searching.
about him, didn't they?
We're going to wait
certainly did.
how much you get to the same screen I'm on.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that.
Is where, you know, you go into seasons and you hit play game.
Really liked about him the way he goes after the football.
Hit play game and you'll be on the screen where it shows the overall.
It's his and only his.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
I'm going to count to 3 and we're going to hit X.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
When I say, like, fuck yeah.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards.
Fuck it.
And it'll bring up a third and 2 more.
2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up to make
It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Zach Ertz, 33 yards.
It's cool.
His guys are going to add on to their lead. And the defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct. And how about the throw? Zipped it in there.
And it results in the
touchdown.
touchdown.
My shit sent me straight to the
Elliott
game.
good on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0.
I got it.
Man, I hope I got you, bro. Fuck.
And
If we
this will
don't, we
not
just
be
gonna try a couple
returnable.
more
It's out of
times.
the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended receiver. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing. Is this horoscope off? Is biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope.
Got to get house to
I was
count.
thinking maybe REM sleep.
Yeah, you got to
I'm
count
trying
down
to
next
come up with
house.
something.
Anything, right? With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's our visiting side with a football to begin quarter number 2.
I heard you say you got Tyreek Hill, Flood. It's over. It's motherfucking over. I got Tyreek Hill too, bro.
I'm thinking. I was like, should I put Sprinter on him? I got a
and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line.
I do too. I got 1,000
get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
But I got to have 30 people with Sprinter.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't want to do it.
That's the only way that should have worked. That's Sprinter.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4.
30.
30 people on your team.
That's 30,000 training points.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Yep.
It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping
This
him.
nigga did a front flip, y'all. This nigga went for the pick and did a front flip.
My goodness, incomplete.
That's it.
Like, I tipped it up in the air and went for it again. He did a front flip.
Because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
Forced out to his left. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They run. It's Gurley pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Vic on second down. Steps away to his left. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
Hey, let's go!
All right, Alex, you ready to on the screen yet?
A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. He'll get a nice jump there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Second down, Vic.
Where?
Buying time to his left.
Like,
looking middle, and it's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
By 90, by 20.
I got a game. Me too.
Hey, let's go.
And I think it worked. See, where you Houston in Houston?
On
Well, it
3rd
might
down,
match
they'll
you
run
up.
it with Gurley. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down
It's
at
going to
the
be harder
24.
at nighttime, that's for sure.
They get
Like
5
it feels
out of
early
that
in the
one
morning.
with Reese James.
Early in the morning or late.
Gurley again here on first down. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Up from his
If it don't work
linebacker
out,
spot,
like the
Deion
next time after
Jones
this,
making the play.
we'll just play
They tried a
squads.
quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
That's you.
And open
That's
up
you.
the crease that they can run through.
Don't
Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here. Down to
Hold
about
up,
the
let me
19.
mute some people.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Y'all got those screens, get sacked, do all that shit.
Here's Vic. Flush to his right. He gets it to Brand.
Damn, I gotta come back and block.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all. And it's a touchdown. Michael Vick in the final seconds of the first half. And the Madden Elites draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. And now out comes Houston. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The final shot before half for Breeze. And now he'll tuck it and run. He finds an opening past the 40. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies and try to hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Freeman. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
This one completes to Devontae Freeman. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Breeze. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Hey, shoot now, shoot now, shoot now.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
To throw, Vic. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A first down throw coming for Vic. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brandon Graham able to drop him for a loss of 4. And a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic, this is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it and pursuing it all the way across the field?
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third down. Throwing, Vic. He cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Bruce Smith in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Oh, a little bit more.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, here's Freeman. And an alley to run. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Got it. Waiting.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Antonio Brown, 66 yards. And his guys have taken the lead here in the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Well, I harken back to the first half, Charles, and I see the look on your face. You're thinking the same thing. They had that opportunity to take the 3. They went for it on 4th in the first half, didn't get it. That could loom large.
So if they had taken the 3, successfully kicked the field goal, they'd only need a field goal now. That's what we were talking about when we mentioned it on that drive.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Vic readies to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left. He's got a man. Complete. And that one results in 35 yards. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Vic will look to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
What's the score?
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Again, they run with Gurley. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Here's Vic. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They come up in an offset eye. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. He'll get it up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And before this play happens, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? 3rd and goal. Good. Now 4th and goal. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Vic on the... More now to return. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now out comes Houston. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Ray Lewis in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Michael Vick. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that.
Somebody call for the queen.
Streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving them. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me up by the morning, I had me some rest by the morning, I had a sister by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the ocean, I had a in my shoulder, you got to picture me. Pacific ice on my ocean. Ready for war like I'm Russian. Ladies should never be lucky. My diamonds, they tussling. My neck and my belly. They calling for me and they. You want me like you and I look. Yeah, Rex on her. Yeah, big Rex better calm down. Yeah, if you go around, come around. Yeah, whole squad. Yeah, squad goes on me. Yeah, make some orange gel on my toes. Yeah, Farrakhan glass for the chosen. You can go and get mad. Jumping in the bed with 2 dark teeth, man, who's you? My shawty pulling up with a real bad, you too. Dripping my swag, do about tag on in the bag, man, getting all type of cash, I'm a general true. I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with them. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving them. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me up by the morning, I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a sister by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the ocean, I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture me.
You gotta picture me. Send me calling, ready for war like Korea. Headlining shows out in Poland. You should be cleaning my mansion. My presence disgusting. Why don't you act like a Hoffman and go get to Dustin? Yeah, latex on my.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. A first carry for the Hall of Famer, Barry Sanders. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Emerson Griffin in there to get him for a loss of 5. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Third and long for Vick. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Polardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Now Sanders. Oh, it shifts past him. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
And as a defender, if you come with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that. But to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. This will be their first trip to the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he will have a touchdown. Todd Gurley, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Madden Elites have taken the early lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Crosby on now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Throwing on first is Wentz. Sliding out of the pocket. Here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
One thing that really impressed me about Joey Bosa is that he doesn't sacrifice the run game trying to get sacks. This guy really knows how to hold the point of attack, great leverage, and then goes and sheds people and makes plays.
6'5", 270, just a monster.
Absolute monster with a really high motor.
23 yards on the play. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though...
Now a handoff for Gurley. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Look at this, Johnny.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down, keep the sticks moving.
He takes it to the 15, a nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
They still count. He's going to get the ball.
They'll try to throw it here. Vick. And this will be a touchdown. Antonio Brown, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Madden Elites, they extend their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes...
than just winning with height or even speed. They use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
If he decide to do that passing and rushing, do the rushing first. But the passing could just do gauntlet mode. Throw it up.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
After the encroachment penalty, here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. Wentz now on first down. On the screen, here's Sanders. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
I know some people express surprise when Barry Sanders catches the football because his rushing numbers get most of the attention, but he also contributed in his career in the passing game like we just saw there.
Yeah, he had nearly 3,000 career receiving yards, and I think that gets overshadowed by the over 15,000 rushing yards that Mr. Sanders had. Throwing is Wentz. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags.
Where you at now with your return?
On first down, Wentz. Steps away to his left. He's to the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Shotgun now for Wentz. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him. Made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Now Wentz. That's caught at the 3. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Barry Sanders from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. And he'll bang that one through. Out to kick is Janikowski. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Vic on second down. Buying time to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing it into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
And some room to work. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
There's the boat. What you is now, wait.
Wentz to throw on second down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And Janikowski bangs it through. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Madden Elite's heading back onto the field. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We hit a wall, so to speak.
And it hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defense is right now.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Everson Griffin able to drop him for a loss of 4. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He's going deep for Brown. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Run.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts them.
Now Wentz on the bootleg. He'll get this one off to Sanders. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
1st down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. K1 short, forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Wentz going to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Flushed out right. Over the middle, he's got Tim Brown. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This a 33-yard attempt. And Janikowski bangs it through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
But all it is
the Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah.
You always can figure it out. Like I be doing.
They'll try and choose some clock with Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll be brought down at the 43. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
83 for like 80 pounds. I put that in there.
Second down, Vic. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a third and short, 3rd and 1.
I took it out of somebody though, like my strong safety.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
I mean, I ain't really need that strong safety.
Vic on the sneak. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
But they give you 2 of them.
Quarterback sneak, no gain. Aren't you supposed to get something out of that?
Yeah, needed a full yard there.
But Gates, I'm about to be at 80.
Here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
They give you another bypass.
Vic on the sneak, and they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Well, I just hit 48.
To the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, I'm working on 49. At the beginning.
On the counter, Gurley.
It was just running.
And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Yeah, but y'all should have ran the score up over there, and y'all matched up. You get a lot of
this? He'll try the option. Left side. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one will go for 9 yards.
The longer you go, the more XP you get.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
To throw, Vic. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take...
Play of the drive there is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gonzalez. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another game like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and short. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He's back to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
And he can't get it. He's taken down. Reuben Foster in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot, so what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? Back to throw. Being chased out left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. We've seen some long field goals to win games, and they've got to give their kicker a chance here. So now this thing's coming down to the big left leg of Sebastian Janikowski. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So now this thing's coming down to the big left leg of Sebastian Janikowski. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a 3rd would win it.
No good. He missed.
And he's not
Let's go.
able
We
to
won.
come through. This is
shit.
no good.
He missed that hard. Why didn't he power up Barry Sanders? You say he pulled an 89? I guess it's something better. I'm 4-0, yo. We dubbing it.
Raj, you know my game come on.
I'm about to get Skin Dog in here. He's going to fight.
I must get this money. I must get this money, get this money, get this money. I'm addicted to balling. I have to get my cash. The money is calling. Got bands, got bands, got bands. I'm addicted to balling.
What up?
I'm addicted to balling. I have to get my ends. Got 100, I need bands. Now look at my dance. What is my jam? Run and get you that Benz. Turning that party up. Used to have a my Nautica. You know the money be calling up. Friend, I'm tryna all of ya. Talking about it ballin', watch this. Started let me too quick.
I see you out there trying to look like me, bro.
Took 'em all you break. Yeah. Imagine what I paid for the rollie.
What'd you say?
24 carats on my coat.
Nah, I'm nasty at that running back.
For the homies, addicted to balling. I have to get my cash. The money is calling.
Oh, alright.
Was it?
What'd you say?
Who started?
Oh, yeah.
My mic broke. I want to get here though.
Yeah.
Them kids yesterday stopped doing it. I'll get a
I
little
be
cheap
killing
on
them
the
routes too,
$5
though.
though.
Receiving.
Hi again, everyone. I'm
They're
Brandon
using the
Gordon.
manage. I
Welcome
don't
to
gotta
the
worry about. I can
NFL
hide
on
them up
EA
anywhere.
Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Well,
the
he
veteran
playing
kicker
quarterback.
Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are
You just get open, he'll
from the
see.
Superdome. This fielded a few yards into the end
Like,
zone.
get open, sit.
A little juke.
Look, you know, smart
Running
route.
right through it. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping
Hey, you not do that
this
double
big
spin
defensive
move?
lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Yeah.
Didn't happen on that play.
Double spin.
Rodgers going to throw. Dancing to his left.
He back top.
Now he's going to go up top over the middle. Oh, this is
That's
taken
my
in.
fault.
It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And that one results in 35 yards.
Everybody run that play
So
action
on the other side of the
face.
field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. The left side completion to Jones. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kyle Juszczyk from 21 yards away. And the Saints take it right down the field and score
I just
on
got to
the
figure them
opening
out.
drive.
I got them now. They just doing check down.
Extra point good by Catanzaro. And it's now a 7-0 game. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Eagle.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vick. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. J.J. Watt able to drop him for a loss of 4. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Hey, let's go.
Vic now.
Good.
And this is going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Taken from just outside the 30. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 8 there on the 1st down play.
Ah, yes, Reggie White. I remember when they first started calling him the Minister of Defense. It was back at the University of Tennessee. Snuffing out plays like that. Did you see that tackle for a loss? I remember him turning around the LSU game in 1983 with a similar play. Reggie White, one of the all-time greats.
13-time Pro Bowler Reggie White. Hilton's first catch, good for a 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought...
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Jadeveon Clowney in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2.
Yeah,
they do, however,
they
have a
made a
3rd
crazy
and long
ass.
coming up.
What's the name though? It was huge. Yeah, he better
Working
play up to that shit. He getting paid a
He may
lot.
try and run for this. And he gets it down to the 32. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back
They
on the
only let
field
him go
on that
because Aaron
play,
Donald.
and the coverage was excellent.
For
He
real.
tried to pull it
Aaron
down
Donald
and
went
run
up,
for
that
it,
nigga
but
said,
they rallied to him
"Yep,
and kept him
time for
short
me to
of a
get
first
paid."
down.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
This all they gonna do. Hold on. I'm gonna watch the flats.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Von Miller coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. Want to hear it? They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Yo, that nigga blowing up, yo.
Hey, let's go.
Vick will look to throw on first down. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Here's Michael Vick. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 1:55 to go in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Shake water up. You give me shake water? Mother son.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. On 3rd down, Vick.
Tucker.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now Rodgers.
Oh, my God. Get him. Julio wide open.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. K1
wide
short.
open.
In there to drop it for a loss of nearly 20 yards.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Yeah, them 2 small circles, yeah.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Being chased out left. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Looking, thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Vick on 2nd down. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Out of his end zone, here's Vick. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and And that's his safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Yeah, we get ball back.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. That's fielded in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now here's Vic. Rush coming, and he's taken down. J.J. Watt getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the gun, Vic. He's going to walk
got his ass. Put a move on him. Put a move on him. You want to use it at? You want to use it at? That's just cutting.
And this results in 6 touchdowns.
Hey, like I went in, went out.
DJ Moore, 96 yards. And the Madden Elites draw a bit closer. So from back deep in their own territory, all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead,
you heard they got
they
the wreck,
put it in the air and
back
took
on
a gamble,
2K?
and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call.
That
That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game.
Oh, my God.
Right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And caught left side, Olsen. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Looking downfield for Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Julio Jones, 32 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Madden Elites offense trotting out again. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
First down, Vic. Dancing to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. J.J. Watt. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Second down, Vic. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Aaron Donald in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Throwing, Vic. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone.